Hey, welcome back. How y'all doing? I have another good uh behind the scenes video for y'all today. I had a um interview recording at Civil Engineering department at the University of Maryland, College Park. This is like my fourth time back on campus, so it's awesome that they are choosing to continue video services with me. But yeah, so I just want to bring y'all along with the behind the scenes. So I had the chance to get some behind the scenes video of me setting up, and I did the best I could to get some detailed shots as I set up, doing it all by myself. So y'all can tag along and kind of check out the behind the scene process. If you have any questions, post it in the comments, and I'll definitely reply. So yeah, so as you can see, the room is very busy, this conference room, and it was hard to find a nice clean wall for me to um, not have to move stuff around. And then also had that big old window that you saw right there. So shooting with the window behind the my interviewee was not the best option. And plus it was construction outside. And then also I like to try to go for a depth. And so that wasn't going to work either because the longest part of the room had the windows in the back. So as you can see right here, I actually chose to shoot the interviewee with her back against this wall here. So now that I've locked in where I'm going to have my interview now, and where I'm going to have my cameras staged and set up, now time to go start doing the building process of the rig. Starting with the tripod, I always have my tripod out first so I can build my rig on my tripod. I don't have any of those what do they call it? Those carts, professional production carts that they build their cameras on and stuff. Those things like $2,000. So right now I just built my camera on my tripod. So that's the first thing I pull out. And the client opted in for my teleprompter because the interviewee is writing down words to say so it could be nice, precise, and professional. She don't have to stumble over her words, so I invested in the teleprompter like last year, and it's such an awesome investment if you do video production. So I definitely recommend getting a teleprompter. And so the teleprompter has its own base plate, so that's the first thing that I'm setting up before I even take the camera out and everything. So this is my camera bag. You see my two cameras, GH5S, Panasonic. It's my B cam. I only did a one camera setup today. I have my lenses, batteries, MP batteries. I have my V-mount battery. I also have my power delivery bank. My bag is pretty packed. I also have my two Deity PR-2 mics in that same bag in there. So this is my Canon R5c. It's my A-cam, main camera. Pulling that guy out. It already has the camera cage on it. Going to go ahead and put that on the teleprompter base plate first. Start building that up. Going to go ahead and clean the lenses off first. Wipe them clean. Make sure there's no lint or anything on the lens. That's the thing I'm making a habit to do before I even start building up the camera. Alright, so this is the side view of the R5c while I'm building it up. The camera cage I have is the Smallrig Black Mamba cage, and it comes with this extra clamp on the side of the where the HDMI and the USB and the all the ports are. And this clamp, I like it, and I actually use it. So it's a bracket that keep you from breaking your HDMI cable or your USB, and so it tightens down, it clamps down on your cables on that side. And so I use that. You'll see I bought this also this HDMI micro adapter to a full-size HDMI. I think that's by Smallrig. And so I mount that on the side, and then I stick the cable inside of the clamp and clamp it down. And I use that all the time. It works great. And this right here is the new Smallrig battery. that has USB charging ports, both USB-C and the USB-B. I really love it. I have two of these. I put the link in the description of the actual name. This is the Deity TC-1. It's a time code generator in and out, and it's small. It's awesome. I'm gonna probably buy one more of these, but they're awesome, and they sync up well with the Deity PR-2s as well. And this is the Hollyland wireless video transmitter. I just bought this right before the shoot so that I can have a director monitor set up for my clients for commercial and interviews. I'm just using my tablet right now because Hollyland has an actual app that you can use on mobile devices if you don't already have a some kind of monitor to where you can use the receiver, Hollyland receiver, to transmit to a actual monitor. So I love it, and soon I'm going to buy the Hollyland receiver and also a monitor. But I just bought this just for like my commercial shoots, and I love it already. All right, so now I'm just setting up the teleprompter. It's pretty straightforward and easy. I'm guessing all teleprompters are the same. They have this very transparent big glass with, you know, a hood over it, and the most important part of it is to use the shade, the hood shade, to wrap around your lens and make sure that there's no light that's coming through. And yeah, I would say for commercials and interviews, one of the two best investments will be a teleprompter and a wireless video transmitter. And that I would say, and of course wireless mics as well. But yeah. All right, so this is the PR-2 audio recorder. I have two of them because they're that amazing. They are audio recorders with 32-bit float as well as 24-bit stereo track, and I use it along with my TC-1, which is also by Deity, and also the Deity audio app. All right, so now you're looking at me through the Hollyland wireless transmitter, which is transmitted to my mobile phone through the Hollyland app. And I'm doing HDMI out, and you can see all of the display. I had all the display up on purpose, so you can see all of the settings here. I'm not going to go through all the settings, but you can see it right there. Shooting shutter angle 180. This, I believe, is an XF AVC. I have both my CFexpress card and my SD card as for my product. And reason why I set that up was so that I can see myself in the frame and be able to frame, stage and frame my compose my shot without, you know, just in case if I don't have anyone in the same room as me to kind of be a stand-in. So that's one of the benefits of having a wireless transmitter and some kind of, you know, monitor so that you can compose your shot and use yourself. So yeah, for my main key light, I just use one main key light. I have my Aputure 120D, which is, I know, old school at this point. Aputure got 300, 600, even a 1200D. I need to upgrade, but this 120 is still really good for even indoor lighting. Not so much outdoor, but indoor is strong enough to be a key light. And so I'm just using a Light Dome Mini softbox, which came with the kit of the Aputure 120. Just because it's light, mobile, and I didn't have enough time to do like big source lighting. So I brought 2 layers of diffusion with me. You'll see me put those on 2 layers so it could be super soft, because the light source is small and not going to get that much wraparound and soft lighting. But I just put, with the help of 2 layers of diffusion, that should help things out and soften things a bit. It cut back a lot of intensity, a lot of power output, but it definitely helped with softening the light. So this is pretty much a light set, a very light setup. One light is my key light, and you know, it was enough ambient light in a room for feel. It wasn't dark to where it was like a negative fill on her opposite side. So I didn't need to use a key light or even a bounce card or anything like that. Yeah, so this is my final camera rig setup. Hey, comment in the bottom and let me know what y'all think about my camera rig setup. You know, with everything that's on there. The Smallrig camera cage, the wireless transmitter, my TC-1 timecode generator, teleprompter, how everything I have going on up there. Let me know what y'all think. Yeah, so just giving I'm pretty much ready to shoot. Just kind of scanning my environment, showing y'all the setup. Still pretty clean, right? I like to be organized even though I move stuff around. All right, so this is Donna. She is the lady who hired me. This is actually her project. I actually filmed their project last year, and it's actually on their website, but she wanted to update it with a curriculum update. So the reason why we're filming now. So what I'm doing now is now that I'm finished setting up the lighting, I have to adjust for skin color, brightness, and using my false color, which I love. It's so awesome using the false color to make sure that I have proper IRE and exposure.
Yeah, and then just this.
I mean, I'm gonna totally cut this out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cut out the example for the capstone design project, for example, and just will learn in specialized labs for connected autonomous vehicles, intelligent infrastructure, building information modeling, and soil sampling.
Based learning. Finally, we underscore the importance of community and stakeholder engagement.
I told you.
Wow, that was how long was that?
32 seconds.
Oh, that was the shorter version.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And so she didn't do the long version,
No,
just
she
a
didn't do
short
the
one.
long
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we'll have to choose between the, yeah. But we got a lot to go off.
Yeah, we got the long version, standing up. Yeah, we got variety, which that's helpful when you're like editing and putting it together. So, yay, Natasha, done.
I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go home now. You're done now. No,
and
like,
eat.
yeah.
We are super excited about our new home, the Stanley R. Zupnik Hall, which is scheduled for completion in 2026. We are super excited about our new home, the Stanley R. Zupnik Hall, which is scheduled for completion in 2026.
All right, so that was the actual final clip with I didn't really have to do much color grading because I shot it in Canon 703. Canon 709 instead of C-Log 3. I just adjust the lighting a bit, but the audio, that's the as you can see, I recorded with 2 audio sources. Professionals recommend that you record with 2 audio sources so you have redundancy and backup in case one fail. So you see I've recorded with my Zoom H5 audio recorder, handheld audio recorder in 24-bit at the highest frequency. It was just 96 kilohertz. And I have my most expensive professional shotgun mic, which is the Rode NTG4, which is like $400 or $500, can't remember. But that's that audio source, and then I share with y'all the other audio source as well, which is my PR-2 Deity PR-2 audio recorder in 32-bit float with a lapel mic concealed behind her sweater. I had to add EQ to kind of remove the drone since it was so close to her throat and kind of mess with the levels a little bit on the high. So let me know, post in the comments which audio source you feel sounded the best, and then also post in the comments, let me know what y'all think about my my camera rig setup for the interview. Do you feel there's anything that I'm missing from my rig that I should try out for my future interviews? As far as the lighting, y'all can give some tips. Again, that's not my best lighting. It was most smallest setup and efficient setup to quickly put together, but overall the interview went pretty good. Audio to me sounded awesome. The quality, video quality was there. The client is pleased, and so I'm glad that I got some behind the scenes so y'all could, you know, tag along. All right. Well, hey, don't forget to subscribe. I have more content that I just have not yet edited to put on YouTube. But I will get there. So please subscribe and stay tuned.